Hey guys, Baller Boy here. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Today, I will be discussing who the greatest baseball player of all time is. Alright, let's hop right in. First of all, we're just talking about position players, because pitchers deserve a video of their own. Now, if we're talking just pure statistics, Babe Ruth would be the best baseball player ever. He has the highest career WAR ever, a .342 career batting average, a .690 slugging percentage, an MLB record, a 1.164 career OPS, also a record. He also had 714 home runs and had 2,214 RBIs. His OPS plus is an astounding 206 in his career. However, we must consider the era Ruth. ESPN, pitchers did not throw on average as hard as pitchers throw today because 1, they weren't asked to max out, and 2, everyone in the sport today is stronger and faster, more dynamic today than yesterday, and why would pitchers be any different? The Washington Post corroborated this report. Baseball has changed a whole lot in the past century. Players train year-round. Nutrition has become as important as scouting reports. Defenses shift all over the field to match hitters' habits. The best pitcher's velocity in Ruth's day topped out at around 90 miles per hour, while relievers you've never even heard of now flirt with a 100 miles per hour fastball. This means that players who played earlier than 1970 cannot be considered, as they had inferior competition, and that's generous. The 80s and 90s were also easier than today. For players that use steroids, I will use the years in the league that they were clean to display their prowess. However, Alex Rodriguez is out of the question because he started using steroids in high school. Considering the information that I just provided, and just the eye test, the 3 players I consider to be the best in baseball's history are Mike Trout, Albert Pujols, and Barry Bonds. Number 3 for position players for me is Albert Pujols. In his career, Pujols is a .297 hitter with a .375 on-base percentage, .544 slugging percentage, and a .919 OPS with an OPS plus of 145. Throughout his 21-year career, he has a 99.6 WAR. Pujols cracks my top 3 because of his incredible peak. During his time in St. Louis, from 2001 to 2011, Pujols had a WAR of 88.6, a .328 batting average, a .420 and .617 on base and slugging percentage, respectively, good for a 170 OPS plus and an OPS above 1,000. He was even good defensively, with a 3.3 D WAR. However, as we signed with the Angels, Pujols was solid but fell off quickly, which drops him down on this list. Number 2 is Barry Bonds. Some might be surprised about Bonds' placement here because of his well-publicized steroid use, but don't forget how good he was without steroids. According to FanBuzz, it wasn't until around 1998 when Bonds hired personal trainer Greg Anderson, which then made things suspicious. Up until 1998, Bonds had 411 homers and about 1,200 RBIs, with a .411 on-base percentage, .555 slugging percentage, and a .966 OPS. He had speed as well, with 445 stolen bases. His WAR numbers were incredible, sporting a 99.9 WAR with a D WAR above 13, showing his defensive prowess. His steroids spiked his performance, but Bonds was insanely good without them. This means that the best player in baseball's history, in my opinion, is Mike Trout. In his career, he has a .420 on-base percentage, a .582 slugging percentage, with a 1.090 OPS and an OPS plus of a whopping 176. His counting stats aren't great right now, as he's only 30 and has lost 2 years out of his prime because of COVID and injuries, but his 9.6 WAR per 162 is elite among Hall of Famers. Trout has speed, good defense, and is valuable and consistent. I believe that when it's all said and done, Mike Trout will be generally considered the greatest MLB player ever. What do you guys think? Again, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts. Alright, that's it for me. Baller Boy, out.
They do have a timeout. Curry way downtown.
And I don't even notice what up anymore.